Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start with today's morning show. Okay, so Fabrizio Romano can come and they give us little updates on Gyökeres. He also give us updates on Benjamin Sesko. Now, Romano can give us breaking news. Say Sporting Lisbon don't already put price where they won't collect for this Victor Gyökeres. So this is how Fabrizio Romano reported the story. Victor Gyökeres will be allowed to leave this summer for 65 million euros fee. This is around 55-60 million pounds, which is very, very affordable. You get. So now compare this news now to all those people who don't mention ab initio. Say Arsenal don't go there, Arsenal don't break the buyer clause, Arsenal don't offer 75 million euros. Sporting Lisbon no gree accept them. Compare and contrast to this news now we get from Fabrizio Romano. That's why when I saw all those things, making up like I no sure, I no tell you now. I go tell you now, say just take this news with a pinch of salt. Make it not too sweet for your mouth. Now, after this one, I know end there. Even RB Leipzig, another breaking news. Benjamin Sesko will leave RB Leipzig this summer. Premier League clubs pushing. Now, the reason we make Benjamin Sesko won't leave, you know, even and you know they shocked. Do you know that RB Leipzig no qualify for any European competition, which means Champions League they know they. Europa League they know they, UEFA Europa Conference League they know they, nothing. Probably why the man, the boy, they look say, nothing there, and I just the Bundesliga and the League Cup, so the DFB poke out them. Me I offer my square root. Probably why he wants to leave. And for January, when we already, according to reports, we had an agreement with Benjamin Sesko to come and join us, Fabrizio Romano will talk and say, the club, nice stop and say, no go. Post-qualify for Champions League, and so at the end of summer, you can't leave. But look at it now, Champions League, they no get. That's why the boy want jackpot, which means this summer, it is certain. Arsenal no get excuse. Say they don't see players to sell, to buy. This summer, Osimhen dey, Sesko dey, Gyökeres dey, Vlahovic dey, even though they say Vlahovic won't go Atletico Madrid, but he dey. These are four men, like people will say, if you choose one, many Arsenal fans will say, Osimhen they ask for, but we never know what to be at that mind for Osimhen. So let's just see how this is they go. So Konsi and Gyökeres carry the league title, they celebrate. Watch it, they celebrate. Baba come up clothes, almost see muscle mass, see vein everywhere, see beasts. God, many people on social media gonna say, Sanchez, oh, they don't give us this guy. Look at the guy a killer. But we'll just watch. At the end of the day, hopefully the boy becomes our player. Now, today, for those who don't forget what they happened today, Arsenal will be hosting Newcastle at the Emirates Stadium, where we will play our final home game of the season. Yes, it could be somehow interesting, but more just they see how all these things go happen. But this match, I don't think we have any injury issue will go really affect us for this game. Many people don't come back for this match to play, but the only two people they get reservations on are the fact that Newcastle know how to beat us. Yes, and in fact I was listening to Charles Watts. So Charles Watts only talk say for this game, if Arsenal do mistake, allow Newcastle beat us, it will be very embarrassing, because this match now not like say at the end of the season fans go come outside, come they like talk to the management said go talk to fans, they'll give a microphone. I think I go talking normal, I'm proud of the boys. But if Newcastle beat us, fans no go wait to listen to all those appreciation or appreciate the players themselves. Fans go vex, then go leave. Therefore, this is a very important match that we must make sure say we beat this Newcastle. Now what me I go expect, but we'll just watch. Anyhow, Bisha, I will let you know. Now let's look at the head-to-head we'll get at the Emirates Stadium against Newcastle. We have a very good record against them at the Emirates Stadium. Now when we go to their own side with the lose guard, you get it. Not say we lose for the Emirates Stadium against them, but not for cup, not be for league this season. Because don't forget they've beaten us thrice this season. So for the last 5 times, so we don't play for league. For the Emirates Stadium, we beat them 4 and they draw 1. Last season they collect 4-1. So most of it will happen this time around because Newcastle said they really need this match because in fact they need at least a draw to cement their hold on that championship play because Chelsea and Arsenal are not they play. So they need at least a draw so that they will come push the team to the final day. So whether they will come play low block or they are going to come out and play with us, I don't really know. Now another dilemma where maybe I thought I would get now, should he play Kai Havertz as in number 9 or don't play him as number 9, play Martinelli as number 9? Because when they even they look CHUKS lineup, CHUKS puts Martinelli for his own lineup, saying that the person will infield say Arteta will use as number 9. But me, I don't really know what to think because for me, from the way that they hype Kai Havertz, hype him, hey, you don't smash out your record for the training session, you don't do some gym, you don't do that one. My mind they tell me Arteta will start Kai Havertz today. My mind they tell me that Martinelli will play on the flanks. Then Trossard will likely be on the bench and come in on the second half, but who knows? The match is going to be 4:30 Nigerian time, 4:30 p.m. So by that kind, 3:30 we don't see the lineup. We don't see who and who Arsenal will use for this match. Now, away from that. All right, so with the get reports from Fabrizio Romano, so Kevin De Bruyne, what they talk about in future because the own time self don't pass for Manchester City. So he could say, as he did like this now, saying they talk to many clubs about in future. Yes, I want to play good football, whatever the decision. Because staying in England, well, it will depend on which team comes for me. I have a family, young kids. I have to take care of a decision that suits everybody. The decision is complex now because kids when they school, their friends are in England. So why you just come carry them come out? Maybe they go Saudi Arabia. It don't make any sense. So now one of the things where we say players where they live, they contemplate on all these kind of things. Well, people are saying Arsenal should vote for him. Salah don't already reason I'm saying come Liverpool space day because I got a creative outlets. He believe say he never come up for body day. But Man City they feel say, oh more we gotta stay away find a square root or go sign Florian Wirtz. So we'll see how all these things go unfold at the end of the day. Transfer window will soon open anytime soon. Now, William Saliba, when they talk, say the best striker he don't already face for his career. Let me Kylian Mbappe, he gets. So zero doubts about that because Kylian Mbappe really disturb that will play against Real Madrid. Now, Romano also give us more information about Gyökeres. Gyökeres has scored 96 goals and assisted 25 goals in 99 games in 2 seasons for Sporting CP. As it means 121 goal and assist in 99 club games. This is insane. This is mad. You get. Now, what's it make me? I like this Gyökeres. We say, it no be like Eliala. If you drop Eliala now, he drop Gyökeres. I will take Gyökeres any day, anytime. You know why? Eliala no dey independent. He still needs help. You don't ever see Eliala carry ball, dribble, cha move, all those kinds of bomb and boy. You don't ever see him. Now feed me. Or give him through ball, go run, use muscle, jack by anybody, bomb. You can just go ball, create space for himself. God. The way the guy play, like I watch him against Victoria Gumares and Victoria Kinikon. I watch him. Like I don't watch multiple highlights of this guy. But what they make with Gyökeres is like Isaac. They are truly independent. That is the type of player we Arsenal need. Not every time when they find out they got give ball. You don't ever see Kayava so ball, make way, move, boom. You don't ever see that kind of thing. That is what is the major difference between Gyökeres and others. Gyökeres, Isaac, no Isaac now, cha, Baba don't bomba. All those people they do like that, they are versatile. They can play anywhere across the front line. Gyökeres the wipe shot with left, the wipe shot with right. But did you find again? I say, you just like say, if I just go inside Arsenal, just Arteta and Adrian, I say, Baba, give me the money, make I help that go to the go sign her. But don't be my hand today. That's why I really want him. That guy na one man riots. The guy could die. But we'll just watch and see how these things will unfold at the end of the day. Also, Kevin De Bruyne, well, they call it ask when I go join English club as an agent. Say, well, free agents say maybe we'll see how everything go unfold. Now they call it ask Guardiola, say, wait till make Eliala no play that penalty. Why you say I'm a mush? Now go play that thing. Baba say, I don't know. Because you know the funny thing, for social media, people going to castigate Mamouche. Say, why Alan go let them play the penalty? I could ask them, say, what if to say Alan play and come miss him? Now go say, why Alan no give Mamouche? Or why Alan no give Kevin De Bruyne? But anybody can miss penalty. And we give am because you know sure for and if you say the last one I play I miss am, they can give somebody else. Get Mamouche they play penalty for where they come from. Then they bust net anyhow. So penalty like it's a lock. You can be the best goal taker. Compare when they say you know they miss penalty, you know you miss penalty. You never really miss penalty of recent times. So you don't sure for anybody. You can miss am. But all those way they say what if Baba Bagbe all those ones you don't happen to say you don't happen more move front. Now away from that, Dean Henderson can they explain what really happened between him with Pep Guardiola? We say they almost fight with Pep, they point at Pep don't touch himself. So Baba can say see, so you won't go shake Pep Guardiola based on who him be now, you get. Then Pep can they disappointed with him, can they talk anything, especially how Dean Henderson they waste time for the match. So no say I tell them I don't say that they talk some things, I don't know what they talk. So Henderson call it clear or say him can they tell Pep say okay I waste time, but they still give you 10 minutes extra time now. So what did they find again? They still give you 10 minutes. Where everybody come they shout say you too much, they still give you. So if you not utilize them, that one na our business. You know this thing about time wasting it is sweet if now they win and now you they do them. But if person they do you, it they very annoying. Do you know how many times Ederson would they waste time? Do you know how many times? Have you ever seen Pep come out and say Ederson don't waste time, play? 10 seconds they waste time when they matter most. So that's why if nobody don't waste time. Don't be PSG against Aston Villa, PSG they waste time. Maybe they say Aston Villa don't even against us go they go low block on the waste time. So it's part of the game, part of the antics. So when it is your turn, you collect and keep quiet. Now, Crystal Palace, for the fact that they lift this competition with them lift, they are going to play Europa League next season. I don't know whether they are aware. And in fact, when they get some background, do you know that Newcastle ended a 56-year trophy drought by winning the League Cup against Man City? Crystal Palace won their first ever major trophy by beating the same Man City at Wembley. The English domestic trophies went to the Underdogs this year. This is like 2 finals where City lose this season. Imagine Arsenal go through that. This season no be season at J. No be their season. Like I don't know. I don't just know what's happened, but this season is not it. And I like it. Thank God they know it because if they win, we don't go rest. They go and bash us. So let's read the first message from one of our sponsors, Mr. Anayo, who's a real estate agent. So he has 14 plots of land for sale at Norris Court Luxury Estates. Or here at Bello, Robert Estate at the back of airports in Abara Iche local government area of River State. So this 14 plot of land, 6 plotted together, 4 plotted together, 3 plotted together, 1 plot is standing alone, and it's 1.2 million naira per plot. So if you're interested in this piece of property, you can call Mr. Anayo on 080-3276-5227 or 081-1932-9922. Like I said, if you're interested in this piece of property, you give him a call. Now, at the same time, the official say Community Shield will be played at the beginning of next season between Liverpool and Crystal Palace, in case you are not aware. Now, away from that, so another thing we say in 2016, are you aware that Crystal Palace lost the FA Cup final to Manchester United and they were very, very devastated? And this time around, luck can shine for their front. This picture has been trending since yesterday on social media. During Arsene Wenger's era, a certain Ethan Waneri was in the Arsenal Academy. They came to pay a visit at the Emirates Stadium. Then they call the show when Ethan Waneri they talk to Arsene Wenger when they're doing hand like this. If like say Arsenal just win match that day, I don't know what's happened. But Ethan Waneri they pump his hand up for Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger said they greet him and look at today now. He's one of the players that plays for us. Now he made it because they're easy to pass through the rigorous journey through the Highland Academy onto the Arsenal first team. They very, very easy. Not be many people they achieve it. It's a feat. In fact, who no go no as it be, easy, you get. Alright, away from that, so Sports Pete O'Rourke, one of the journalists that works with the Football Insider, so he called let us know, say talks are advancing between Arsenal and Victor Gyökeres representatives. He's emerging as the number 1 choice, and it seems there's a willingness from all parties to get the deal done. The player is happy to come, and Sporting are happy to sell for just over 60 million. Okay, say now you say league don't end now for Gyökeres. Gyökeres get just 1 match remaining. the final of one cup the Aruka, be something taco the something. I don't forget the Portuguese name. And one cup final. Nice to remember. After that one, Baba go vacation. You get. Then once transfer window don't open, we'll see how it will be. Or maybe Beretta will travel, go the official say that league don't end. Then discussions will take place. We'll see how everything will be at the end of the day. Now, when you go to the Arsenal website, you see Odegaard talking about finishing strongly and on my summer plans. Odegaard says, see, the goal of the season is to finish first. Now, based on saying we know if we finish first, the next right thing is to finish second. We need to see how we'll finish very, very close to the top, which is why this match against Newcastle, it's very, very important that we win it. Although in concede, say, now match we say we don't really get luck, we haven't won against them this season, and we are determined to put that right today. It's something we are all focused on. It's our last home game. We have to finish strongly here. The reality is we didn't do enough to finish top, so we have to at least finish strongly and win these last two games to go into the summer with a good feeling. So now what's him about the talk. So and another thing we call the talk, we talk about the end of the season, how it goes spent. Oh, look, I leave that one, Jerry. The Coco be say the message has been passed. So we want to make sure say we'll beat Newcastle and we'll put something to cement our place in second place. Now, this is another creative player in the French Ligue 1 that I think Arsenal should be going for. Ryan Cherki, he plays for Lyon. Ryan Cherki received the best dribbler award from Ligue 1 this season. They give Hazard, make him give him. Cherki has decided to leave Lyon this summer. Liverpool are the front runners for Cherki. But now, based on say Liverpool come here say Florian Wirtz is going to depart by Leverkusen. They can't change their mind. Go Florian Wirtz. In fact, Bayern Munich they pursue Florian Wirtz. Man City they pursue Florian Wirtz. Liverpool they pursue Florian Wirtz. Right now, Liverpool are the lead runners for Florian Wirtz. How did that happen? I don't know, because I see Pep did the meeting with Florian Wirtz family. Bayern Munich said feel say now they go get the player, not the sub. So this Ryan Cherki, really costs. Even reach 40 million. Very, very cheap. Arsenal, they find another creative outlet. Because at this point of our lives, we know, say, now low block we they face every week. Nobody they argue that one, we know. Therefore, you need to bring players that understand how to navigate through tight spaces, create spaces where spaces are not available. People like Gyökeres. Somebody was telling me in my day, say, CHUKS, do you know that Gyökeres is better than Odegaard? I couldn't argue because when they see the guy they deliver if Arsenal they play, you can't tell me say Odegaard na one riots. But if Crystal Palace they play, all eyes go there on Gyökeres. Is it outside shots? Is it dribbling? Is it creative? The guy must do something for field. I couldn't argue against that. So that is why when David Armstrong was mentioning that Arsenal are looking at Gyökeres, they're looking at Antonio Gordon, I was like, oh God, may they bring this guy. You see Gyökeres. You see Matis Cunha. You see Ryan Cherki. These are the type of players so we need for that midfield. But then they collabo with Odegaard. Space when they go deep. Now what me I respect, but we our own as fans will be players who we like. The management, Arteta, Andrea Berta, Richard Garlick, all those people, they may not like those type of players because of quote unquote they may not be fit for my system. So but just watch. Anyway, this thing will go. I will see that know. Now the Mirror is now telling us what Gyökeres said after winning the league. Gyökeres don't break silence. So because after they won the league, they call the ask and say, Baba, okay, now every say you don't win the league. So how your future will be now? Where you go now? What did they sub? So Gyökeres can say, well, it's football. I'm still here. Yes, he was telling Sports TV via the record. Say, I don't know what's going to happen. Nobody can predict the future. But when you read the entirety of the report, one of his players, his colleagues, Pedro Goncalves or something like that one called the talk say, then talk say we no go fit win the league twice without Amorim, we don't run am. Now the talk say we no fit win the league without Gyökeres next season. Aje we go run am, which is like he's giving a hint that Gyökeres has told him that he will be leaving at the end of the season. So all eyes are watching. And for the fact that Romano said, don't tell us, say, Sporting, don't talk, say, this guy go leave and see the amount. So now, no need to go and negotiate. Just carry your bag, carry your team of lawyers, go there. How far? We hear say, that this price no collect. Oh, yeah, give me your account number, make I transfer. Or, we go run them instrumentally. How many years you go want that? 2 years, 3 years, which one I like? Now, what's in you want a year? Don't be to go there now. You don't hear say, now 65, don't collect. You go there, go to do a car, go to offer 40 million. You go vex me when I hear that kind of story. Imagine tomorrow now, Fabrizio Romano comes up and say, breaking news, or maybe David Ornstein. Breaking news, Arsenal have made a bid to Sporting Lisbon to sign with the Gyökeres. Arsenal have offered 35 million. It's possible. Or Arsenal have offered 40 million. Or 45 million. It's possible. It's something else that can do. We don't want to hear that kind of thing. His buyout clause was 86 million, 60 million pounds, 100 million, 100 million pounds, 6 million. So we don't want to hear all this kind of thing. Now we say they don't bring the price down. They will be making a huge profit. How much did they buy this guy from Coventry? They bought him 25 million when nobody gave him a chance. 25 million. So if they sell him for 60 something million, which is maybe 55 million pounds or 60 million pounds, they're still making a whooping profit after 2 years of signing the guy. Now something will be say, ask and if you do. We will not go championship now. Look somebody, see the guy future, say, I want this guy will be there, bring him. But it's something other people can do. That's what we pursue Kudus. But when Kudus the Ajax, we couldn't go there and go and collect him. When Isaac Davis Sociedad, we couldn't see the future. Go there and collect. Like, we've done so many scouting mistakes, which is possible because we are humans. Now let's bring you another message from another of our sponsor, Mike Ken Mega Resources Limited. They deal on genuine BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Land Rover, Range Rover, Rolls-Royce, Mini Cooper, Jaguar spare parts, and car accessories and Castrol lubricants. So whether in a wholesale or retail or the final, they deliver nationwide, and their delivery costs they're very, very affordable. Now, if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on 080-3613-5075 or 090-99-4333-90, and they're located at Suites A3 and A4, ground floor, Gudu Plaza, NB Plaza, Gudu District, Garki, Abuja, Nigeria. So if you're interested in any of the products, please do reach out to them. Now, away from that also. So Ben White's going to talk about waiting in really notice for Kai Havertz. They say Kai Havertz don't come back a different player. Say the guy don't really transform. That mean nobody talk say with all this hyping because Ben White did an interview with the Mirror. So with all this hyping, you get, I expect Kai Havertz to start. Everybody just talk. So the guy don't come back, don't build muscle, don't shake it, don't do this, don't do that. I expect them to start him today. I will not be surprised. Get, so that Martinelli go play on the flank. We need runners against Newcastle because they will everly play a low block, especially when they know that a draw is okay for them. They don't have that incentive to come out and play. Draw 1 point, it's okay for them. So we'll just see how the match could be shot. Now, away from that also, so Repalo, can they explain why Arteta may not want to sign Mateta? You see this Mateta matter, you don't believe, say many people believe say Mateta good for Arsenal. See make Arsenal go sign him. But Repalo can't for TalkSport because they were discussing about the issue on TalkSport. So you can give you your reasons. Because TalkSport, some people say, sign Mateta. In fact, look at no lie for you. Yesterday, I actually went to do research on the Mateta. The guy scored 14 goals this season for Crystal Palace. 14 goals, he gave some pockets of assists. And remember I said, when they bust the head, he stay out for some games. So on a level, in good. But when you remember what I talk about Gyökeres and Elialan, why I would prefer Gyökeres over Elialan, the same analogy applies here. Mateta no be person who say go hold ball, creates way for himself. He's not independent. He's dependent on midfielders. Give me ball. You get, unlike Gyökeres, unlike Isaac. You get, so those type of players, they are a different breed from the likes of Eliala, the likes of Misesco, the likes of this Mateta. You get, another two people they feel. Almost sometimes I go to house like this. They watch some kind of analysts. They give their own point. They talk like almost. See, these people don't get critical thinking. Like I wish I did. They might bust their brain because you cannot compare a player that plays for Crystal Palace. They are not under any pressure to win anything. Nobody's playing low block against them. So many things differentiate this type of teams in it. So they are not playing 2 times or 3 times a week. All those kind of things. Maybe say you go play 1 week, you go recover after another 7-8 days. You can't come back again. Unlike Arsenal, where you play regularly, you are expected to score 20-25 goals. Do you think if you have Mateta in our team and he's scoring 10 goals or scoring 14 goals, will be up now? They're going to win us the league. Do you think if Salah was scoring 14 goals, they will win the league? Or if Alan score 14 goals, they will win the league? Or if Isaac score 14 goals, they will. Even Leicester will win the league. Go and look how many goals Jamie Vardy score. Then go win us the league. Because Because your primary duty as a number 9 is to bust the net. How many goals Havertz they score in a season? Havertz not a try, but it is not enough. That's why you play against Crystal Palace. Nobody they play 10 men behind the ball. They enjoy freedom. When you play for Arsenal, they go no say you don't no road, no road. Because anyway, let's go back to the story. Make I not go digress too much. Now, Repalo on the talk say, see, the thing is, I would probably that say the work rates. I would probably ask that would his work rates be enough? I know. Look, he puts the ball in the back of the net, but I think Mikel want someone who's going to close down. I mean, whether he'll be on his radar, I'm not too sure. But what he has done at Crystal Palace has been excellent. He really has. He's got his opportunity and his band goes in. But Baba, because of saying be one man right or three, we go the independent. We don't want him. He just be like Christopher Wood of Nottingham Forest. You know that guy has scored like 18 goals this season. 18 whooping goals. He would like maybe 2 or 3 goals behind Alan. But Wood is not fit for purpose for Arsenal system. Because at this point of our lives, we don't need people that are dependent on Odegaard. Give me ball. No, Baba, you make way. I want you to find you. Baba, I remember you Karim Benzema play. Hey, wow. You remember Suarez? She make the call names. People they make way for themselves. And what will be fine. Don't be person who come the spoon feed them. That's why so Henry was talking about Alan. This same thing I talk. Now Henry talk about Alan. See, Alan, they very, very dependent on the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Ike Gundogan. He cannot make way for himself. That's why, see, tomorrow, they will see the rate Suarez. Suarez, Salah. I'm come for that side, Gary. Now, I think I do one should I call it interview. I think I do an interview with Sky Sports. They just dropped on this morning. So, when they ask Ateta question, so, okay, what if the things where you feel, say, make una no win the league this season? So I think I said a lot of things that resonated with me. It gets so I think the Metro, the Daily Mail, they picked up on the story. So the Metro reported to say Ateta reveals 2 main reasons why Liverpool beat Arsenal to the Premier League title this season. Now, one of the major reasons where Ateta talk, he talk about injuries and he talk about red cards. Get so. This is now things we say it really affects the Arsenal team. They say pressed on Arsenal's field bid. You can't even mention say another thing now availability, because without that one, you don't have any chance to actually win the league. So Baba, he said a whole lot. Get so we say as I read all these screenshots, but at least I don't pick the major message. Injury, red card. You get to see when you talk down and look at the last paragraph. The major reason for not achieving their aim this season, Ateta said red cards and injuries for sure. Red card, injuries, and availability. Those 3 things. Now, team feel say really hampered our progress, and I don't think anybody will deny it. Now, when you now dig deep and try to unpack everything, you come to say red card is our own doing. Forget anything about discretion about the referees, but the thing will lead to the referee using the discretion. Now you awesome. Should a person tell the management use Lego kickball? Some of all these things, there may be exceptions. So in some cases, we say, okay, like the Masuk red card, they're not supposed to give up. Like the Saliba red card against Brighton, they're supposed to give up. But some other areas, we get disciplinary deficiencies will affect us there. You get so availability, na injury can happen. Even for training pitch, injury can happen. So you don't go really hold anybody. But I don't think anybody would deny that Ateta is lying. I think we all agree it affected us this season. But at the same time, people go see they go back to January and say you had the opportunity to fix some of all these problems. You didn't fix it. Imagine Man City didn't bring in a certain Mamouche and a certain what be that their fullback with the sign. I don't forget that one name. They'll bring that one. And the people then bring. Imagine they didn't bring those people in January. Here it is a Man City go they compete for Champions League now. The answer is an emphatic no. Look at PSG. Imagine PSG didn't bring in Kvaratskhelia in January. Do you think they would have been as strong as they were when we played against them? The answer is an emphatic no. But we just did. You get? Then, make I no lie, Ateta was crying. Give me player. But they didn't do anything for him. Which was why I became of the opinion that, see, next time, this summer when they come, if they don't give you the player, but resign. They don't put your future there. Resign. Look at company left Burnley and went to Bayern Munich and is winning a trophy. If you resign now, plus will line up, people will find you say. So you two resign. Now there me, I stand. But let's just hope that Arsenal will change and this summer transfer will enter. They will do the normal thing that we expect. Because when you're looking at the reportage from Football Transfers, they say Nico Williams, don't they tell him people bye-bye? Don't they wave goodbye to us, to his Atletico Bilbao fans? You can say El Nacional is reporting that Williams has already started saying goodbye to his Atletico Bilbao teammates. So the team is saying, they say Arsenal, they're really interested in the guy. So probably the move is going to materialize. Now we say they won't find square roots, but what could they watch? Anyway, they you know say me at the end, I go ever tell you now they go. Now, Alexander Lacazette, maybe one of the former players for Arsenal, he don't play in final game for Lyon. After the match, all the fans don't go house. Lacazette comes sit down for the middle of the pitch, try to soak everything in, taking the emotion, feel the atmosphere. Want to look everywhere because this is something he might never see again, like going to the middle of the field, all those kinds of things. Because after here, whether I go retire, I never really know. But I think he still wants to play on. Probably he's going to go to Saudi Arabia and already do that. But I can understand that feeling. What did they do? I can feel it. Get some people say they're going to cry. They look at Dibu Martinez of Aston Villa after the final match. The guy already cry. It's going to be emotional. The match we will play today, some people will cry because it's going to be the final home match of our season. All this appreciation. Players go bring their family. Staff go bring their family. It's going to be. Today, no we shall because we lose. Fans go jackpot, everywhere go scatter. All right, let's go final message for another of our sponsor, Mobile World Associates and Co Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 646422 34, and they're located at number 7 Ekenewo Road. Orazi opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church for Havertz. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do give them a call. Now, away from that, the biggest news of the day, number 5, Fabrizio Romano is reporting that Sporting Lisbon will only accept 65 million euros from Arsenal or anybody else for Gyökeres. So now breaking news when just drop Asiam, and at the same time, Benjamin Sesko, breaking news, is going to be leaving at the end of the season because I don't believe he's not qualified for any European competition. So the boy wants to leave. So my dear Arsenal lovers, if you're getting value from the podcast, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms as you do so. May God bless you guys. So I think it's a fine place for us to go to call the show an end. So that come your way later in the evening to open the studios for the match between Arsenal and Newcastle at the Emirates Stadium. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. That came out. Right, guys. Ciao. Woo! 33 minutes, man. That was